Douglas Cooling and Heating, serving the Birmingham area for 38 years. 988-3706. That's Douglas.
I'm James Spann. This is the afternoon edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Thursday, the 16th day of June. Weather's hot, and we got some storms out there, but not everybody getting rain. In fact, most folks around here not getting wet. Let's take a look at some of the Skycam shots. First off, this morning, nice shot there of the sunrise coming from Hamilton, and we're about 5 days away from the old solstice here. That is the day with the most amount of daylight all year long. After that, the days get shorter again. Nearby Guin, that's the Skycam this afternoon. Also in Marion County, a few cumulus clouds there. And down in Demopolis, got some thunderstorms very close to that site. In fact, looking at the radar here, as I do this update, it should be raining at that point by now. Soon after I captured that screen image. And it is raining down south. That's the Daphne Skycam up on the shore of Mobile Bay, the eastern shore, where some pretty healthy storms are in progress down on the Gulf Coast. All right, there's the water vapor satellite shot, and we've got the ridge that was beat down yesterday. We had the big thunderstorm complex last night in parts of the state, and the new storms today are forming on the periphery, the outflow of last night's storms over parts of Mississippi, west and southwest Alabama, also an MCS over the southern plains. And accordingly, you know, numbers have come down. By golly, look at that. 2 o'clock, 86 in Gadsden. Hey, it looks like they'll stay below 90 today. Anniston, 89, almost like a wedge-type setup. Birmingham sitting at 91, Tuscaloosa, 93, Montgomery at 89. But don't worry, the heat levels crank back up in coming days. The numbers have backed off today only temporarily. And around the nation, the most intense heat continues out there in West Texas. Triple digits again as of 2 o'clock. But again, look at that cool air nosing down into Arkansas and Oklahoma. And again, northeast of Alabama, you can see that cool air kind of draining down from the northeast. And nice and cool up in the northwest as well. There's the radar. This was captured about 2:10 or so this afternoon. You can see storms are in progress near Demopolis. A couple of warnings, one down there in South Sumter, one in northern Choctaw counties, and also scattered storms over eastern Mississippi. There's an isolated storm up on the northern tip of Smith Lake on the Winston-Cullman County line. But really, the most organized storm should be along that outflow boundary to the west of here. And most of central and east Alabama should be dry tonight. Around the nation, pretty quiet. Got a severe thunderstorm watch, including places like Tulsa, Oklahoma, Fayetteville, Arkansas. That's until 7 o'clock Central Time this evening. There's the convective outlook. Notice that little donut there with no thunderstorms are expected over north and northeast Alabama. That's with that drier air in the wake of the convective mass last night. A slight risk all the way from Mobile to the Black Hills of South Dakota and all the way over to Salt Lake City, Utah. And also a slight risk to the northeast of here. Tomorrow, severe weather risk stays up north. And on day 3, same thing. Convective, or the QPF, heaviest rain up north. This is valid through Tuesday morning at 7 o'clock. And really after today, much rain around here should be pretty hard to find. Tropics remain quiet. And again, there's evidence that, I don't know if we'll see any storms down there, but things might become a little more active within the next week, especially in the Gulf. And boy, if we can get the upper air winds configured properly, just maybe some of that will come up in here and give us better opportunities for maybe a decent rain event or two along the way. We'll check the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, 1 o'clock Friday. We'll kind of watch the ridge. Tomorrow, low and mid-90s, and the chance of a storm pretty small. But Saturday, here comes the 588 line marching north, so the ridge is strengthening. Mid to upper 90s are likely, mostly dry. And the same thing on Sunday. The core of the upper high seems to be right over Louisiana. So hot, dry for the weekend with mid to upper 90s. Monday of next week, look at the trough out west. That could set up a really big severe weather outbreak for parts of the high plains. You know, states like Nebraska and Minnesota, Iowa, the Dakotas up north, where this is their tornado season. But around here, the ridge still holding tight, hot and dry. And then Tuesday, the The ridge is being squeezed. It's over us. That still looks pretty dry. And then Wednesday, the ridge is beat down as the upper trough weakens and passes north of us. And again, that looks dry, but just maybe we'll start to see at least the chance of a storm by Wednesday. And then Thursday, the heights are coming down. There's the surface chart, and a week from tomorrow. And look at all that tropical moisture down there in the western Gulf. Just maybe we'll tap that, and it'll come up in here. In fact, the following day on Saturday, June 25th, that looks like a really nice rain event if this is correct, with a tropical-type wave coming up into Louisiana and Mississippi. Let's keep our fingers crossed. That'd be a really good position for us out there in about 9 days from now. We'll check the end of the forecast, July 2nd, approaching Independence Day. Now, come on now. This is the second run in a row we've seen this. High amplitude pattern over the country, the ridge over the central states, trough in the northwest, trough over the east. And that would be, heat levels we can tolerate there. Highs only around 90 if that's right, maybe even upper 80s in spots. But yeah, we'll believe that once we see it. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. The next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. And if you're local to us, we invite you to watch us on television this evening. That's ABC 3340 in Birmingham at 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.
Thank you for trusting us to be your #1 source for news
in all of Central Alabama.
in back-to-back ratings periods.
More people watched ABC 3340
than any other station in Birmingham.